The Salford Red Devils 16, the Catalan Dragons 14. What a game this one was. We said it would rival the Warrington St Helens game as the game of the round, and it certainly didn't disappoint at the AJ Bell Stadium on Sunday. It started off brilliantly well for the Salford Red Devils. They played very well in the first period. Started on 13 minutes when the King, Runny Yawa, give the big don't argue to Matt Whiteley to go over for the first score, which was converted by Sneed. A few moments later, of course, Sneed adding a penalty due to Ollie Partington getting hit late by Takiaho, and then it was an 8-0 lead at that point. But then came a beautiful planned set play from the scrum from Catalan. We've seen this executed by a lot of teams this season. Hull FC in the early stage of the season were doing this a lot, and in this game, well, it was down to Catalan. Lovely from Adam Kieran, lovely looping cut-out ball. Lachlan Lamesque actually over the top for a very, very smart finish by Tom Johnson, just about managing to stay in, but lacked the conversion, and goal kicking in the end proved to be the difference between these two. Kieran not managing to get some of the goal kicks from the edges, whereas Sneed with his penalties and his try conversions certainly doing a lot better in that regard, and of course that got Salford this win. Then came the moment probably that most highlight reels will show all week, the beautiful Joe Burgess try, but it weren't just about the try, it was about the Roadrunner-esque attempt by Tom Johnson to catch him. Burgess was off like a freight train, and then from nowhere, about the halfway line, 40 metres to go mark, Tom Johnson came into the picture, and my lord, did he nearly stop that try. Only momentum taking Joe Burgess over. Tom Johnson, he's not only good in attack, he's been superb for Catalan this season in defence as well. A very astute signing, that one, from Steve McNamara. Steve McNamara pointing to ill discipline, those high shots. Mike McMeekin also conceding the penalty in this one. Due to hitting the kicker late. I think it was Mark Sneed, that one, and another 2 points for Sneed. But actually, you know, they rallied round brilliantly well in the second half. Paul Segura, he getting his try, but then, of course, right 2 minutes to go, Adam Kieran going over. What was Callum Watkins doing? He came flying out the line. He was given a lovely step by Kieran. In he went, fantastic effort, but couldn't convert his own try. Had he done so, this one would have gone to golden point, and I think actually it would have been deserving to have gone to golden point. Such was the balance of this game. McNamara will come out of here thinking, how on earth did we lose this game when actually they made 1,200 metres to 951 for Salford? They made more metres, but they made more errors at critical moments of the time. And as Paul Rowley rightly said in the sheds at the end of the game, some brilliant scenes in there, it was all about resilience and all about character. They really did defend their goal line very well and forced errors at pivotal moments of the game. Sam Stone, Oliver Partington, and Andy Ackers. Andy Ackers, superb in defence, 43 tackles in this one, really throwing his body on the line. Those three plays combined made 111 of the 321 tackles that the entire team made on the day. Outstanding performance from those three key individuals. Paul Rowley saying that they have no right to be in the top six. Of course, now they're level on points with Catalan in Super League, firmly in fifth place. Can they go back-to-back playoffs? Well, nobody will bet against them at the moment because they're playing some decent rugby league. They're finding ways to grind out and get the job done. As for McNamara on his side, of course, they're a lot better in Perpignan as a rule. Still not got the first choice half-back pair. And of course, this game they started with Tam Tompkins and Adam Kieran in the halfback positions, and they'll be looking hopefully to get Pearce and Tyrone May back as soon as possible, so they can just start to get a bit of fluidity in that middle unit section. But all in all, this was a game of real quality rugby league. It was right down the middle, very evenly balanced, very little between the two teams. Both gave as good as they got. But in the end, it was all about the Salford Red Devils. A fine win, 16 points to 14 at the AJ Bell Stadium. Fantastic. I'm breathless just watching it. I'm sure you were as well. We'll see you next time on In the Sheds.